I don't ever buy takeout anymore. Sometimes I'll get pizza for me and my kids. But last night I decided it's like my Friday night, right? I don't ever get fast food, and I'm sure that they wanted something like that, and I was like, yeah, I'll have a treat. And I want them to see how much it cost. It cost a ton of money. I had them take $80 with them. They went to KFC, and then they went to Burger King. They got 2 chicken sandwiches at the KFC, and then like a family chicken strip meal, the biggest you can get. And it was like $60, and I think you got a pop. And my other son got like some kind of meal at Burger King, and I think an extra Whopper or something. See, it was like $18. Not only did it cost the whole $80, but the food quality was fucking trash. The chicken wasn't crispy. It was kind of soggy. And I noticed this when I get takeout pizza too. It's just trash. That's why I don't like to get takeout. It's so crazy. And I understand it's inflation, but they mark up the prices so high and you get garbage. I don't go to restaurants either, but I took my son out to I think it's Cracker Barrel. I don't think they've ever been there, so I was like, let's go there. It was my son's graduation. And I just noticed like them like every meal was over $10. It was like $11, $12 or something like that. I knew it was gonna cost money when you go to a restaurant. And they stiffed on my French fries. I got like a burger and fries, and they basically gave me like 10 French fries. And before like 2020, like the last time I went to a sit-down restaurant, it was like a couple of years ago. You know, you get a plate full of fries. It's just so funny, and people keep going to these places. I don't understand. And what baffles me too is people like they do Uber Eats. So not only will they spend like outrageous amounts of money for garbage food, but you got to pay someone to deliver it too. So it's like double what it would normally cost you to pick it up yourself. I don't understand how people are doing this. I don't understand when I drive past fast food how long these lines are. I don't understand that. Are these people just going into major debt? I don't understand how they can keep up with the fuel prices and the food prices, gas to heat your home, utilities, all that. And then go to fast food. These fast food lines are so long. I don't even want to go there. Even if I wanted to, like I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get some food for me and my kids. Even if I wanted to, I don't even want to go no more, because every single time I go and I see it's a long line. So it's just like I'd rather make myself some food, do the dishes. It's cheaper, and it's about the same amount of time for me to drive there, drive back, sit in line, then drive back. It's just crazy that people are spending all this money on fast food. Because where I live, the lines are huge, and it's not like I live in a red state, man. It's like we're not rich people over here. It's baffling to me. I guess people are just going to major debts to buy fast food, I guess. I don't know. But somebody commented on my video, and they were asking, like, they said I should be way more widespread. My videos should be way more viewed. And a couple of reasons why they're not. The number one reason is because I am suppressed. YouTube doesn't like my content, and neither does TikTok. I got people report me all the time on TikTok, and my videos get taken down, and then they get put back up. I've only had one video that hasn't been put back up because they think that I was doxing somebody when I was just making up a fabricated person. It was just me. I was like, I'm gonna dox myself. Anyway, they said it was illegal activity, and they banned that video. And it's still up on YouTube. It's like, I think it's called CNN Be Like. It's on my shorts. And another reason is because I don't make the same content. I see these content creators, and they make they make the same video over and over again. Like, there's this one girl on TikTok. She's got like 1 million views, 5 million subscribers. She's got missing teeth, right? And she's got she does these before and after videos. They're the same thing. She does like showing herself before when she's not made up at all with her teeth out, and then like she does this like to the camera, and then like she's all made up, looking great, looking flawless, like a 10. And it's literally the same video over and over. I can't do that. I can't just make the same thing. I can't make the same content, and I wouldn't want to. I like my content to be diverse. I want my creativity to flow how I want to do it. I don't want to be constricted to just the same thing. And that's why I'll never be big, is because the algorithm will never take on my content. The only way I could ever be big is if somebody lifts me up. Some big fish either duets my videos or shares my videos on their major platform, and I get recognition like that. But the algorithm will never let me have a lot of views. And it's frustrating. It really is, because I see other content creators, and you know, I change up my backgrounds, I dress the part, I like and I act it out, and I see other content creators and like on TikTok or something, and they got a ton of viewers, and they put the same background. It's like they don't act out anything but one part, and it's the same thing over and over. And a lot of females, I noticed too. It's crazy that these females, and I'm not trying to gloat or nothing. I'm not trying to gloat. This is just the damn truth. I noticed that a lot of females, they could have like 10 videos and they got like 10,000 subscribers, right? Maybe even more. But if you look at the average view per video, it's like you got all those subscribers, and then you average like 500 views or something like that. And you might have one big video. For me, I'm looking at my average views on TikTok, and right now I got 1,500 subscribers. So I don't know how much I average. I probably average like 1,000 subscribers. So if you look at the ratio for somebody that has way more subscribers than I do, there's either something wrong in their system, or I don't know. It would be nice to actually get the recognition I feel like I deserve, because I make my videos to be more satire, and they're really based on like they tread that thin line of reality and satire. It's like right there. It's right on the edge, man. And I don't make fun of regular people, like a regular individual. I don't stitch anybody and make fun of them anymore. And I think that's why it's hard for TikTok to take me down and for my videos to stay down, because I make up fictional characters and it's just me. I play both sides. They might be inspired by somebody I see, like if I'm playing some chick or something, but I do make fun of public figures, but I don't think there's anything they can do about that. So that's why I think that it's hard to bring me down the way I do things now. And honestly, I don't let a lot of people see my humor. Because my humor is like, it's kind of dry, it's sarcastic, and it's cheesy, it's cringe. I see that a lot on my comments. You're cringe. Yep, I'm cringe. I'm a huge dork, man. That's why this is a side of me I don't let a lot of people get to know. I don't let a lot of people see. But I'm doing it to try to send a message, try to spread a message, and try to come at it with a different angle than I did before when I was on TikTok. So yeah, that's my explanation of my shorts. My shorts aren't doing very good anymore on YouTube. They're doing decent. I don't see, like I put up one yesterday and I think it's got 5 views. And that same video on TikTok is like blowing up. It's like I put it up last night and I think it's got 8,000 views on TikTok, but on here it's only got 5,000. It's kind of funny how that works out. I actually get more views on these videos. It seems like I get more views on these actual like videos just talking about stuff, other than like my satire videos that are shorts. It's kind of funny, but you know it sucks. It sucks to be like, I make this content for a few different reasons. Like, I definitely want to be out of the rat race. I hate it. The rat race is put me in, I'm a slave in it. It would be nice to be able to have more freedom to use my creativity and either entertain or spread a message for people. But every time I upload a video, I'm just thinking, man, this could be my last time on this platform, and they just take me down. And it's frustrating. It really is. That everything, that all the work you put in, all the hours you put in, they could just take it down because it's not like you're breaking the law. Because listen, I've had videos on YouTube that were up for like a couple years, and then they turned around because they changed their terms of service and they gave me a strike on it. You know, so it's just ridiculous. And you can't even talk about current events. Even it, like, you can, but you have to be very careful. So there's certain things you can't say. You can't question certain establishments. It's very sensitive because they say, oh, you're spreading disinformation. Well, maybe I'm just questioning things. You can't question nothing. And I guess that's a big problem because they want to keep people asleep. They didn't have the internet 20 years ago like this. This is relatively new. So pretty much everybody got their information off of the TV, off of the news, the legacy media. Well, now you can get your information from everywhere. All these independent people. You know, what I would do is, I don't really pay attention to mainstream media. I just have a couple of people I really rely on that I trust, and they gain my trust, but they can lose it too, obviously. But what I used to do to gain for these people to gain my trust is I would follow the mainstream media. I would follow a few different content creators and different outlets, right? And then I would match up what they're saying. Is it true? Do they line up? Do they seem like they're legit? And there's a couple of them I really think that they spread the truth, like Styx Hexenhammer and Tim Pool. And these people are leftists. Traditionally leftists. And when I say I sprinkle in a little bit of InfoWars, it's because like InfoWars it's really weird. It's like it seems like you can be like they're trying to manipulate you. It's like it's always doom and gloom. It's always doom and gloom, and then they put a little bit of like, oh yeah, we're winning. But there's a lot of truth. Like if you follow InfoWars, it's like you could find out the news today, and then the mainstream media will be printing it tomorrow or be spreading it tomorrow. I notice that a lot with InfoWars. It's like you find out really quick. Twitter is the same way. I can't stand Twitter. The people who run Twitter, I can't stand. It's all Twitter's cool to find out information really, really quick, instantly. But this whole thing is like, man, I wish, I always hear like people on my side like, oh, God's in control. Like, what are you talking about? God's in control. What is he in control of? He don't seem like he's in control of anything. If God was in control, it would seem like all these people who are engaging in acts with despicable acts with people who are not adults would be put out for the forefront for all the masses to see, but they're not. It seems like the people who are evil are the ones who are in control and are in charge, and it's demoralizing. Like, yeah, the whole thing with Roe v. Wade, right? Now people are going to start voting for the Democrats. Like, they gained a lot. Like, the Republicans are supposed to demolish them in the midterms, and now they're gaining ground. And then it's like you have this idiot who tried to attack the FBI, and probably somebody that was a Trump supporter. Honestly, probably was. I don't know. There's still information that needs to come out about him. But then that's gonna make our side look bad, and then you're gonna see more people vote for Democrats. And it's like, okay, then the Democrats have another blue wave, and then I guess it's just gonna be more of an acceleration, a decline, and people don't see that, and there's a part of me, like, honestly, there's a part of me that's like, I want this shit to burn. I want this shit to crash. Because, one, people are just ignorant and they don't wanna, they almost want to, not know the truth. They want to avoid it. Oh, football's starting and, it's gonna distract me from the news or whatever. I don't have to worry about the news. I can just focus on football now. And they don't see, like, that's cool, man, but, like, you're not gonna have football in a couple of years, dude. You're not gonna have this stuff in a couple of years. I guess just enjoy it while you have it, and then pretty much, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think that there'll be a big backlash. Like, dude, the government can only do so much right now because we all still have our guns. So they want to try to do these things by, like, red flag laws, and they want to try to get people in trouble financially. Like, they're literally attacking the American people right now, at the same time sending our money out to Ukraine and not solidifying our border. Like they have no interest in the average American person, and they're not, honestly, it seems like they're going to war with us. And it seems like the FBI, when they did that because with Trump, because they wanted somebody to attack him, right? They wanted somebody to lose it and try to attack the FBI, and then they can just like use that narrative like they've been harping on January 6th. But they avoid 2020, all the riots. They don't talk about that. They don't The left doesn't even call out anybody in their own, besides like Tulsi Gabbard, but most of them don't call each other out. And they should. You shouldn't be labeled to a party. Like you shouldn't have affiliation, number one, to a party. It should be the country if you're in that position. But it seems like politicians are more aligned on either side with their actual side as opposed to the country. And I think that more Republicans actually care, because you're seeing more of them are being MAGA. They care about the country more than the Democrats. And another thing too, some people are like on TikTok, "Oh, do you think Trump would like you?" Dude, I don't give a fuck if Trump will like me or not. Dude, I probably wouldn't like the guy much in person anyway. I probably want to hang out with him. He's arrogant. He's probably highly into materialism, and I'm not. Like, I like his fucking policies, man, and that's the difference. Is the people on the left are like, "Oh, what do you like them as a person?" I don't give a fuck about if they're how they are in person. I want the people in charge to lead our country in the right direction, to be the beacon of light to the world, to show the world how it should be. We should not be involved in wars and all this other crap. It's just annoying, dude. This whole thing is just annoying. That's why I made a video yesterday in my, like, if I was in Congress, like it would be so cool for somebody to be elected by just a write-in. They're not even campaigning. They're not campaigning traditionally, right? And they say, "Listen, write my name in this district," and then they win that way. They don't give any money to the system. They don't give any money to be running for office, and they just get rode in. And then they win that seat by write-in. That would be so cool if they were like a Congress member, and they weren't owned by the DNC or the RNC, and they weren't worried about next year's campaign. They just went in there to start throwing grenades and that, that, if you look at my short, that's what it was like basically talking about. This could happen. It could happen. Somebody uses their clout to be able to get in office. Like, if that happened to me, I wouldn't want to be in office. I don't even want to be in office anyway. Like, I think that'd be boring as hell. But if I did, I would just go there to try to cause as much damage to these corporate sellouts as much as I possibly could. In fact, I probably would be deleted. Honestly, they probably would find some way to delete me, because I would, like in my video, I would just go in there wearing a freaking t-shirt. I wouldn't be wearing no damn suit. I would be doing it to rebel against these people, and to show that I work for the regular person. But somebody like me is not going to happen because I don't have enough clout. You need millions and millions of followers. Someone like AOC has got all these followers. You need something like that. Or I think the reason why AOC got elected is because she got a lot of big funds from big donors like the establishment. and they helped her get in there. I don't know, maybe she got in there grassroots. Maybe she knocked on a lot of doors. I don't know. But I think she's a sellout. So I think that they funded her. They wanted her in there because she's kind of like an actor or something. And it's weird. She majored in economics and it seems like she doesn't know anything about it. Yeah.